Happy New Year. This is going to be the first video up of the new year, so therefore this is my first time seeing you guys. Happy New Year, happy 2020. And now that you know we are in 2020 and it's a new year, I wanted to actually bring something new to you guys. It never played off the way I wanted it to play off, but since it's a new year, I figured let's give it a try and let's start off the year the right way. This is going to be the first episode of RoyalTEA Tuesdays, okay? Let me explain to you what RoyalTEA Tuesdays are about. RoyalTEA Tuesdays are basically going to be a chance for me to actually be more vocal about certain topics and certain things that are going on, you know, whether it's things that are relatable, socially, emotionally, whatever the case may be. It's going to kind of be like, all in all, you could think of it as a girl talk, but it's a RoyalTEA Tuesday where we are literally going to come together on Tuesdays and sip tea. Every week I'm going to feature a tea that I am drinking. This week I'm drinking Tezo tea in passion. Shout out to Mel put me on. Since it's the new year, I figured we'd start off with setting our 2020 goals and what our goals of the new year are going to be. I figured this is the best way to start off the year. We got to start off the year with planning. With poor planning comes poor execution, and I don't want anybody executing anything in the wrong manner this year. This is the year of vision. This is the year to see and to manifest a lot of things. So let's start off with our first episode of RoyalTEA Tuesdays, setting 2020 goals. Okay. Ooh, hot. Okay, so you know it's the beginning of the year. There's always going to be a lot of vision board parties and vision board events and just different tools and resources that you could use around this time just to begin planning how you want your year to go, which is great. It's dandy, which is honestly pretty awesome, because I feel like the beginning of the year, I don't know about y'all, but like there's just this momentum that's just like, all right, it's time to go. Like, it's time to get this ball going. It's time to get the ball rolling. So the beginning of the year, it's the perfect time to instill new routines and new things that you want to do to make your life better. Nobody's life is perfect. Hello? Like, I know we are in the Instagram phase where everything seems like it's perfect. No, it's not. Everything is not perfect, but we could make our lives as perfect for us. It starts with planning out things that we want to do and we want to see throughout the year. With all the vision board events and parties going on, they are absolutely phenomenal. I actually had one myself. I created my own vision board myself. I'm personally not going to show it to y'all because I feel like what's for me is for me. It doesn't need to be out there for everybody, but I'm actually looking at it right now. Like, my vision board is there out in the open just for me and in the sanctity of my privacy, so I could keep my eyes on whatever it is that I want to manifest in life and what I want to manifest throughout this year, the next few years, so on and so forth. Creating a vision board is great. It's awesome. It's a great visual aspect, but I feel like one thing that we also need to take into consideration is the proper planning, because we could have a vision of something, but what steps are we taking to get to that? This actually resonates with me really well. If you guys do not follow Coco Goddess on YouTube or on Instagram, she actually recently had a similar video showing you guys how to create a vision board and how to create certain steps to reach those visions. The vision board, it's a great visual, but there's something about writing that helps things come to life. If you do not have a planner or if you do not have a journal, that is like step one. This is an example of a journal that I have. I've actually had this journal for a very long time. This journal is like my everything. I map out YouTube ideas of different things, different videos that I want to film, when I want to film them, a list. Like, you have to write things down. I feel for some reason like it just resonates better in your brain when you have things written down. And one thing that I really love about this little journal right here is what it says on the front: refuse to be anything but successful. I actually found this at Burlington Coat Factory, and I want to say it was like no more than $7. It was probably like $6, and I've had this for a while, and I still plan on using this in addition to my planner and in addition to another tool. So if you are not a planner person, you might feel like it's a little bit OD, it's a little bit too much. Don't be afraid to have a journal just to write certain things down. This is like a notes journal, but then I also have a personal journal where this year I'm going to start journaling more so like emotional things and mental things, like how my day is going. I have another journal that I actually plan on using throughout the year as well. I actually started using it last year, but then I stopped because I don't know why I stopped. I should have never stopped because that was actually a great tool. All in all, journals are a great asset to help your vision come to life. So like, let's say you plan on reading a book. Maybe make a list of books that you want to read and write them in your journal, and then you could always reference back to them and like check them off. I feel really accomplished when I like check something off of a list. I know like things are really electronic nowadays. I mean, great, you know, so be it, but I don't know, like I gotta write it down and like highlight it or like check it off. That just makes me feel so much better about accomplishing whatever it is that I wanted to accomplish. So being that I've written a list of books that I want to read, and I know that reading is like on my vision board, then by all means, like me checking it off, that's me getting closer to making that vision become a reality. I think that's where some of us get like lost in the sauce. Yes, our visions can become a reality, but you have to work towards it. What steps are you going to do to work towards that vision being realistic? Do you understand me? I bet. Let me sip some tea. Let me show you guys this tool and resource that I created last year that really helped me, that I plan on instilling throughout all 12 months of the year this year. So everyone's familiar with Excel. Here's my laptop, and on my laptop you could see that I have Excel pulled up. What I'm gonna try to do is like maybe take like a screenshot of this and insert it into the video so you guys can see exactly what I'm saying. So at the bottom of my Excel sheet, I have all the months listed out. So like January through December, January, February, March, April, so on, so forth, so forth, so forth. But within each tab, that tab is going to be directed towards that month. So each tab has a list of the things that I want to work on throughout the month, whether they are personal goals, health goals, YouTube goals, spiritual goals, anything of that nature. Now, under each tab, I could then create a list of certain things that I will do to help me reach the bigger picture, to help me create the bigger picture. So I'll give you an example. This is actually what I have for January right now. You can kind of see like I already have my list going. I'm not gonna zoom in. It's not for y'all, it's for me. So for example, for health, sign up for kickboxing. That's just a minor goal that I want to work on. So knowing that under that list of health within the month of January, I know that I need to sign up for a kickboxing class or a kickboxing gym, and next to it I have date of accomplishment, where I will then fill in the date of accomplishment, and then once that's done, I will highlight that in purple to know that that is complete. So I always keep this document up so that I know exactly, I bet I need to work on this. All right, I want this to happen in the month of June, so I need to do this in January to make sure that I'm 6 months ahead of the game. Do you understand what I'm saying? So basically, again, vision boards are great, but setting your goals, you have to be very particular about the goal. You have to be very specific about the goal, and you have to be very intricate about what you are going to do to reach that goal. I don't want us to just get caught up in the vision. I want us to get caught up in the action. And that's literally the RoyalTEA. Last year I started using this, and I stopped in like May. But I kid you not, from January to May, I felt like I was so strategic about what it is that I wanted to do, when I wanted to do it, when I needed to get it done. So This year, my goal is to use this through and throughout the year, and of course to pass on the message to you guys, because I'm not a selfish person. I want this to help y'all as much as this helped me. One thing I also did to kind of keep my vision in mind is I titled the document my motto for the year. So whatever it is that my motto is for the year, that is what my title is of the document, so I know that I'm always referencing to it. Because a lot of times these vision boards, they just become like a piece of art on the wall. That's not the purpose. That's not the purpose. We're always supposed to see it so that it becomes a reality, so that we're always working towards it. Get it? Being that this was the first episode of RoyalTEA Tuesdays, I really hope that you guys actually really like this. I feel like this is a little different for the channel, but I feel like this is going to be a good different, because listen, elevating isn't about one person elevating. Everybody has to be elevating. Real queens see queens, and a real queen is going to help a queen to reach her throne, and that's on period. With that being said, thank you for joining me on today's first episode of RoyalTEA Tuesdays. If you guys have any topics that you guys want to discuss on RoyalTEA Tuesdays, I think you guys should leave it down below. Let's see if we're on the same page about what we're going to be talking about for the rest of the month, or maybe for the rest of the year. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. I can't do that because I have a cup in my hand. And make sure you hit the like button, smash the like button, share, comment. Let's get a conversation going down there in the comment section to see what we should be talking about on the next episode of RoyalTEA Tuesdays. That's the RoyalTEA for today, and I will see you guys next time. Over and out.